Occupants selling stolen vehicles part. Zamfara demolishes APC campaign office. Wow. So the APC campaign office in Zamfara State was demolished by Joint Task Force, and what they observed was that occupants were there selling stolen vehicle parts, stolen motor parts. That's what it means. Wow. So that is how low that APC had degraded into by using a party's campaign house or campaign office for selling of spare parts. I'm sure it's something different that they might still be doing there, not just selling the parts. The Zamfara Anti-Thugery Committee has demolished a campaign office of the All Progressive Congress in Gusau, the state capital. The committee was established by Bello Matawale, the Zamfara governor, to fight thuggery and other acts of violence in the state. Very good one from Matawale. That's a very good one, right? Bello Bakiasua, chairman of the committee, in an interview with journalists on Sunday, said the campaign office was demolished following intelligence report that it was being used as a hideout. Based on the available intelligence report to my committee on the party campaign office, which we demolished today, it indicated that the occupants are selling spare parts of stolen vehicles, motorcycles, and drugs. News agency of Nigeria quoted him saying, wow, we even recovered some women clothes during a raid of the said office. Bakiasua also said the committee is working around the clock to fight political thuggery and ensure a hitch-free electioneering campaign by all political parties in the state. As the election draws nearer, my committee is saddled with the responsibility to ensure a peaceful campaign and election in the state, he added. I am appealing to political parties and politicians to cooperate with the Anti-Thugery Committee in its effort to ensure peaceful electioneering campaigns and elections in the state. So this is the situation with Zamfara State APC office. They got the committee, Anti-Thugery Committee set up by the governor Matawale to check the activities of thugs in the state. Got a wind of the information that the APC office, campaign office in the state is being used for something different for which it was set up. And on storming that place, they found that they were using to sell spare parts. They also found women's clothes over there. All right. So how is it that the donation was not full, or is it that the APC did not have people to stay in that office, occupy it, and use it for the party purposes? Or how come they turned it to spare parts store? All right. How come they turned it to spare parts store? So they were able to demolish it, and when they demolished it, they found several things, spare parts, and even women clothes in that place. Now the question is, how many of such campaign houses are in that condition in Nigeria? Both PDP and especially PDP and APC. Because for those states where APC is carrying out political thuggery and violence against other political parties, we need to go check what they have in their campaign offices. Because you might find out that what they have in their campaign offices are not exactly the kind of thing that they are permitted to possess. All right? Who is donating those places? Are they paying for those places? Are they rented? So we need to know all of that. Even though the issue here is about insecurity, but we need to know how do we trace ownership and administration of those properties that are used as party offices across the country. It is unbelievable that a party house is used for something else. And I'm sure if you go to some states, you are likely going to see AK-47, you're likely going to see weapon. And this thing is not limited to APC alone. All right? It's also happening in PDP. It's just that they may not have been discovered. But if you discover it, it will shock you what will come out from the revelation. So the fact here is that, all the states and all the local government and all the wards need to go in and look at their party offices the one they have established, or the one they rented, or the one they donated to them, to see what they're doing with those offices, because actually those offices look sacrosanct and sacred, so nobody goes there to violate it. Meanwhile, some other things that are unlawful or harmful to the society will be going on there. Okay, might be going on there. So, like just like what they have seen now in Zamfara State, we need to look at what's happening in Lagos, especially Lagos. I know Lagos will have several APC campaign offices across all the local government of the state. The question is, what are they doing with those offices? What do we have in those offices as properties? All of that need to be checked. All of that need to be checked. All of that need to be checked. So that is what is coming here. All the APC states, even all the PDP across the federation, even Labour Party, because I found out that a lot of unscrupulous elements are also migrating, running into Labour Party in the name of being obedient, to go there and hide and wait until there's opportunity for them. Only God knows what they're going there to do in the Labour Party. Only God knows what their interests are. Only God knows what they need. All right, but the fact remains that people are getting into a Labour Party. The number of Labour Party members is increasing every day by day. All right, but as we are getting people from other political parties to Labour Party, the Labour Party National Working Committee should be diligent enough to do a quick assessment and be sure that anybody that is coming into Labour Party does not have an existing criminal record or court case or whatever that shows that they're not persons of good character. Because a lot of politicians today, if we are to be truly assessed and investigated, you find out that they are not persons of good character. All right? So that is what is happening. We need to check all the parties: Labour Party, APP, PDP, NNPP, AAC, and all the parties. Check what is happening in your campaign offices at both national level, state levels, and local government wards around as well, to be sure that those offices are not harboring mysteries, are not harboring things that they shouldn't harbor, are not keeping things that obviously the party doesn't need. Who holds the key? What do they store in those places? What are those places meant for? All right, some of us, or some parties that have created party offices, have not even effectively utilized those offices. If you go 247, some of those offices are locked with padlock, and you can't find anybody in there. All right, so it's time to go around and look at all our party offices across all the states of the country, all the wards and all the local government areas, to be sure that those campaign offices are used for the purpose for which they were set up, or for which they were donated, or for which they were purchased for party use. All right. So that is what is coming from here. Kudos to combined team, anti-Thugery team of Zamfara State. And this is what we expect all governors to do, especially in those volatile states like Lagos, like Anambra, like Delta. All right. We need to look at all of those, like Bonny. All right. Like Kaduna and Borno State. Those are states we know that are already showing violence in this dispensation, this current ongoing campaign. So somebody need to be sure that they check those offices and be sure that they use, because I'm sure they're going to be using them to store arms that they will use to rig election. And that is more reason why all whistleblowers should be on deck and make sure you are seeing what is happening in those party offices. So that is coming from APC. Demolish the party house in Zamfara. We need to find women clothes and find spare parts that the offices are used for spare part dealing. And I just hope that was what they saw. Because what if they have seen gun there? Will they tell the whole world that they've seen gun there? They may not tell the whole world. So they are just telling the whole world what the world wants to hear. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below.